before we start, turn your volume up. And maybe don't watch this one alone. This happened to a listener of this channel. He asked me not to use his real name. So I'll just call him Daniel. Daniel worked the night shift at a parking garage downtown. Levels 1 through 6, mostly empty after 11 p.m. His job was simple. Sit in the booth. Check the cameras every hour and make sure nobody broke into the cars. He'd done it for 2 years. Nothing ever happened until the week before Halloween. It started small. The lights on level 4 kept flickering, even after maintenance replaced the ballast twice. Daniel didn't think much of it. Old building, old wiring, then the cameras started doing something strange. Every night, around 3:11 a.m. exactly, the feed from level 4 would freeze for seconds. Not glitch, not lag, freeze, like someone had paused it. And every single night, the frame it froze on. Showed the elevator doors standing open, but the elevator was on level 1. Daniel told himself it was a software bug. He filed a maintenance ticket. Nobody answered. On the 4th night, curiosity got the better of him. At 3:10 a.m., he grabbed his flashlight and walked up to level for himself, just to catch the glitch in person. The garage was silent, except for his own footsteps bouncing off the concrete. Every parking space was empty. Every space except one, a single car, a dark sedan, parked in the far corner, facing the wall instead of pulling in normally, like whoever parked it had been in a hurry, or hadn't wanted to be seen leaving. He hadn't logged any car entering that night. Daniel checked his watch. 3:10 and 45 seconds. He looked toward the elevator at the end of the hall. The doors were closed. He almost laughed at himself. Relief hit him for about 2 seconds. Then, at exactly 3:11, the doors slid open. Empty, just the soft yellow light inside, humming. He told himself it was just the timer malfunctioning, opening on a schedule. Machines do that. He walked closer, flashlight raised, and stepped inside the elevator to check the control panel. That's when he noticed the mirror on the back wall, in the reflection, behind him through the open elevator doors. The dark sedan's headlights were on. He spun around. The lot was empty. No headlights, no sound, no car engine, but in the mirror, they were still on. Daniel says this is the part he still can't explain. Even now, he heard a voice. Not loud, almost gentle, coming from somewhere behind him in the reflection, though there was nothing behind him in the room. It said his name, just once, Daniel. He didn't wait to hear it again. He ran. Down the stairwell, 2, 3 steps at a time, flashlight beams swinging wildly across the walls. Behind him, he swears he heard the elevator doors open a second time, and something step out onto the concrete. He didn't look back. He made it to the booth, locked the door, and called his supervisor. No answer. It was 3 a.m. He sat there until sunrise with his back against the wall, watching the monitors, waiting for the sedan to move. At 6 a.m., when the morning shift arrived, Daniel walked them straight to level 4 to show them the car. It wasn't there, no sedan. No skid marks, no trace it had ever existed. The parking spot was just empty, like every other night for 2 years. He checked the camera footage from 3:11 a.m. The freeze was there, exactly like always. For seconds. Elevator doors open on level 4. Batsy's timer in the corner of the frame, barely visible in the dark. There was a figure standing just outside the elevator. Facing the camera, Daniel zoomed in. It had no face. Just a shape where a face should be, and its head tilted very slightly like it was looking directly at him, not the camera. Like it knew exactly who was watching. Daniel quit that job the next day. He never went back inside that garage again, not even to collect his last paycheck. But here's the part that still keeps him up at night, a few weeks later, walking home late from a friend's place. He passed his old apartment building's parking garage, a completely different building. Across town, and for just a second, under the fluorescent lights. He swears the elevator doors were standing open at 3:11 a.m. And somewhere, softly, a voice said his name. If a story like this ever happens to you, don't check the elevator and just walk away.